get back out here and sort of what it's been like for you?
It's been a long year for me. Like I've been very anxious to get back on the field. I just feel blessed that I'm able to now. So it's a good feeling to be able to perform with my teammates.
How long was the road back?
It was a long time. There was times where I thought I'd never get better, but I just came in and got my work in, got my rehab, and now I'm back. So it didn't take too long.
I don't know if we've talked to you since you injured it against Florida. I mean, did you know instantly you were?
Yeah, I remember it just snapped up, and I felt something shoot up. So Jock came over and I told him I was done. I knew it was over.
For the season, you knew it was ACL.
Yeah, I knew. I didn't. There was no hope. So yeah.
During rehab, why did you feel like it might not get better?
I mean, it's just some days where you come in and it felt like it got worse from the day before. So I don't know. It was just a long, lagging thing. So it took a while to get over it.
What are your thoughts on this coaching staff so far?
I like them. They're very up-paced. They're very positive. They tell you what you do wrong. They tell you what you do good. So I think they're overall pretty good.
Have you noticed a difference in the pace of practice?
Yeah, I noticed everyone's more up. Everyone's more. They communicate more, and they seem like they got pep in their step.
For a guy like yourself coming back from injury, does that make the practice even tougher because of that tempo?
No, it actually makes it better. It doesn't give me time to get sore, sit around. It just keeps my knee nice and loose, so I kind of like it.
How frustrating was it watching last year, watching the defense struggle and really not being able to help out?
That hurt me a lot. Like sitting at home watching the games, I don't know. It was the worst feeling ever.
Because did you feel if you would have been healthy, you might be able to make a difference in some of those long plays and stuff like that?
I feel like I could have helped my teammates, but for the most part, they did pretty good while I was gone. So I just wish I was out there helping them.
How much does this defense have to prove?
We got a lot to prove. I heard a bunch of bad stats. I don't know exactly what they are, but that's like every single model. We tell ourselves that we were the worst defense in SEC last year, so we're just trying to prove everybody wrong.
Were you still watching film every week after the games last year and seeing your teammates struggle? I mean,
Yeah, I went to most of their meetings, so most time I was in rehab, but in the meetings I did go to, I went to watch a little bit.
Do you feel full strength, full speed ahead now, or is there still an issue at all? Or
it's still a little sore. Today I kind of tweaked my hamstring a little bit, so I think that just has a lot to do with it. 'Cause I was trying to overcompensate with my good leg, so I don't know. I feel like at times I could be 100%, but sometimes I'm a little bit slower.
how much is it just trusting your leg and trusting that you're healthy again?
I have no fear in it right now, but we haven't put on the pads yet, so I think that may make a difference. But for now, I don't have any fear about it.
We're going to do 3 more questions because it's got to get to a test.
The way that, last year with that defense, I know a lot of guys struggled to learn it. You seem to be one of the ones who picked it up pretty well, relatively speaking. How's the process going with this one? Is it easier to pick up? Where do you feel like you are in that process?
Yeah. These defensive coordinators, they came in telling us they want us to play football and not have to think so much. So it's not as complicated as last year, so it gives us a chance to just go out there and make plays. So it's pretty easy to pick up.
But you're a smart guy, so the thinking wouldn't bother you too much, would it?
I mean, yeah, for the most part, but still, last year, there was a bunch of checks, so I can see how that slowed most of us down now.
But this one is easier to
Yes,
understand,
sir.
in terms of just the actual plays themselves, the terminology, all that.
Yeah, all of it. It's basically, right now we only have 3 coverages in, but it's pretty in-depth with all 3 of them. So.
Thanks.
Thank you. That's it? Okay.